We're big fans of fright at Logitech G. From zombies to ghouls to good old-fashioned supernatural oddities, there's nothing like a scare to get the adrenaline pumping. That's why we've collected the best of the blood-curdling best in this video. These horrors had us wailing, whimpering and wishing we were somewhere else. So strap in and settle your nerves as we explore gaming's most terrifying monsters. We may never eat mushrooms again. The Last of Us left us with so many profound feelings, including an abiding fear of fungi. Clickers are our favourite modern take on the classic zombie. The concept is immediately a winner. Shambling horrors that are a shuddering mix of flora and fauna. Their mould-ridden bodies are seriously gross, but it's their unique tick that wins them a place in this list. Unsurprisingly, clickers, well, their sprouting heads have long gone blind, so croaks and clicks let these monstrosities echolocate their victims. By victims, we of course mean you, and once they've found you, boy can they scream. Tiptoeing past hordes of these wretched horrors had us squeezing the controller with a white knuckle grip. Want to up the ante even further? Grab our Astro A50X gaming headset for top tier audio quality that will bring every spine-shuddering clicker encounter to life. We don't go to Ravenholm. Why? Play Valve's deservedly beloved classic Half-Life 2 and find out for yourself. The headcrab zombies of the Half-Life franchise aren't exactly pant-wetting material. For the most part, they shamble slowly and groan a little. Mild peril at best. That is until you reach Ravenholm. The abandoned settlement is ridden with fast zombies, wailing, screeching bundles of gristle and claw that move faster than Usain Bolt. You'll never forget the first time one of these nightmares tears through the air towards your head, shrieking at full volume. There's one baby that should definitely be thrown out with the bathwater. And the bath. In fact, just cast the entire damned house into the void. Resident Evil 8 brought body horror soaring to new bed-wetting heights. How? An encounter with a giant malformed fetus. Everything about the baby is foul. Putrefying skin drips with goo as it drags itself slowly and deliberately towards you. Sound off, it's already nightmare fuel. Add baby laughter and gurgling to the mix, and we're done. Nope, absolutely not. Get this thing away from us. And if that wasn't enough, in a terrifying inversion of normal infant versus grown-up human relations, it wants to swallow you whole so that you can fester in its belly. Players that meet their end at the hands of the baby are met with this truly foul death animation. Can anyone really say that they like this monstrosity? Probably not. But does it make for one of the most memorable horror moments in recent memory? Absolutely. It's hard to keep your head in From Software games. The halls of Dark Souls and Bloodborne are overflowing with monstrosities. We've come to expect as much. That's why the terror we've never managed to fully shake was one we really didn't see coming in Samurai Sim, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Boss battles are the bread and butter of Sekiro, and the Guardian Ape is a notoriously tricky one. He leaps and bounds around with a speed that almost feels unfair. Besting him by lopping off his noggin is deeply satisfying, but that's when the real horror show begins. You didn't think it would be that easy, do you? The Guardian Ape rises from the ground once more, and you have to face off against its headless form. Everything about the headless ape creeps us out. The way it moves like a possessed puppet, the terrifying wails shake the whole valley, and most of all, the exposed flesh at the nape of its freshly sliced neck. We all remember that one teacher. You know, the one you couldn't stand. Maybe they were a terrible bore. Maybe they believed in harsh discipline. But we're willing to bet, whatever your gripes, that your complaints didn't include the teacher's neck growing meters long like some kind of demonic snake. Little Nightmares 2 offers up plenty of top-notch nasties, but none quite compare to the teacher. The clackety-clack of her heels is a sign that you should run, and run fast. Her movements are erratic, the snapping of her ruler on the desk timed perfectly to make you wince. We love-hate everything about her design, which is familiar enough to dredge up school day fears while remaining supremely otherworldly. Scurrying under tables and over desks will work for so long. This comes to an elongated head in this scene. We don't talk about the scene anymore, but trust us, it's enough to fuel your not-so-little nightmares for a long, long time. At this point, we've all seen a lot of Alien's Xenomorph. Nearly 40 years of media exposure has made Ripley's arch-nemesis a star. It's not quite the unknown terror it once was, but in the right hands, it's still the goat of space horror. That's why the Xenomorph in Creative Assembly's first-person masterpiece, Alien Isolation, had to join this list. Yes, we all know what's coming from the game's outset. You're about to be hunted by the world's most famous extraterrestrial. But thanks to clever design and a huge amount of restraint from the developer, the Xenomorph is at its petrifying best. It stalks you and keeps even the sneakiest players on their toes. Often you barely catch a glimpse of its sleek black shell before it tears you to shreds. The stamp of its feet and hisses from the shadows create an unrelenting sense of menace that takes us back to 1979. Alien Isolation remembers an all-important lesson from the original film. What you don't see is often more terrifying than what you do. We'd have loved to stick around longer and keep bringing the nightmare fuel, but that's all we have time for. Thanks for watching the video and let us know in the comments what video game monsters you find most terrifying. Be sure to tap the like button and subscribe for more spine-shuddering gaming and tech content. Bye bye!
Oh, careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.